Hey there, when it comes to exercise and trying to strengthen your back, do you feel too tired, don't have the time, maybe just not that motivated? We all know that exercising and keeping your back strong is key to relieving pain and also preventing future pain. So, why don't we do it more often? I'm Amanda. I am a holistic health coach for women with chronic back pain and chronic back conditions. Like myself, I have scoliosis, and I help them find ways to better take care of their back so that they can prevent pain, get more active, and limit the need for medical interventions. And today I'm talking about the three biggest roadblocks to exercising for back pain relief, what they actually really mean, and plus I'm going to give you a simple way to help you overcome them. So if you do want some more support on how to safely and effectively strengthen your spine so that you can stop the pain before it even starts, and you'll want to make sure to get in my Pain-Free Back Bootcamp. We are starting, it's a 3-day live training, so you're going to learn how to safely and effectively strengthen your back. It's a 3-day live training. We are starting on Monday, so doors close on Saturday. That's going to be the last chance to join this round. As soon as we wrap up here, I will get a link in the comments down below if you want to go ahead and grab your ticket there. But yeah, so let's jump right in with our 3 reasons so that are our biggest obstacles to exercising more regularly to keep our back strong and pain-free. So probably one, and you may have heard yourself say this, I know I say it myself on occasion as well, is just being too tired. Whether it's I don't want to get up earlier in the morning to squeeze something in, or have all the best intentions to do something at the end of the day or in the evening, but when that time comes, you just want to chill out on the couch or just feel too tired to even get up and do anything. And it's understandable because pain can actually zap your energy levels. And again, that's going to make it difficult to want to work out or to want to move more or exercise on a regular basis. The thing is, though, that like attracts like. So you have to give some energy to get energy. Our body just isn't going to magically give us these high energy levels when we're not using them on a regular basis anyway. So, but if you notice when you do move more, even when you are tired and you exercise, how do you feel afterwards? Usually you feel a little bit more energized. You feel less sluggish. You may notice that you even sleep better. And then therefore, if we're feeling more energized, if we're sleeping better, that being too tired obstacle, isn't as big of a deal. So keep that in mind, that that's what that might really mean, that you just need to expend some more energy in order to restore those energy balances and, of course, sleep better. So number two obstacle I would say would be time. I know we're all busy. Everyone's kind of in different routines and schedules this year as a whole. Pain also. Hi, bud. Oh my goodness. My dog just came busting in here. Hi. So number 2 would be time. Yeah, again, like I said, we're all busy. I know we have a lot of us, a lot of stuff going on. A lot of us work. We have careers, we have families, we have kids to take care of. On top of that, pain can slow us down. So some of our normal everyday to day tasks, they may take us a lot longer when we are literally moving slower because we can't do anything because it hurts to. But with time and with exercise, you have to think of it like an investment. So you have to invest a little bit of time. And I know it feels counterintuitive when you have all these other things to do to take time away from that, to squeeze in a workout or to take that time for yourself. But think of it like an investment, just like with money. So you have to kind of put, you're going to have to put a lump sum down in a savings account in order to gain interest, in order to see a return on that investment. So a lot of, like we talked about previously with being too tired, how that can actually help restore your energy levels. Not having enough time as an obstacle maybe means that you do need to take the time to exercise. Because, again, if it's going to allow you to feel energized, less sluggish, think of how more productive you would be in the day. So would you be able to kind of go through all your normal day-to-day tasks a little bit easier? And if you weren't operating, with pain levels or had less pain, would you be able to do things quicker and more easily? So think about that one in terms of time. And then wouldn't that actually save you time in the long run if you did take 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes to yourself? Again, if it made you more efficient in other areas of your life, is it really taking time away from that, or is it saving you time in those other areas? Last obstacle or struggle that I wanted to cover is motivation. So this is a very big one when it comes to exercise. I'm just not motivated. I just don't feel like it. I don't really like to exercise at all. All totally fair. Keep in mind with motivation that motivation is like waves. So nobody is truly going to be motivated 100% of the time, day in, day out. It's like waves in the ocean. It kind of comes and goes. So that's totally normal, not to always want to work out or not to exercise or not to want to do things. And to those of you, I'd say probably the majority of people who don't enjoy exercise, like that's fine too. Most people don't. We enjoy how it makes us feel afterwards and the results and the benefits that it gives us. So try to direct your attention elsewhere rather than on the workout itself, like how you're going to feel afterwards. What's the payoff? Is it going to be more energy? Is it going to make you more productive, more efficient? Is it going to relieve the pain and keep your back strong and prevent, flare-ups from coming down the road? And think of motivation too. Like if you're lacking that in terms of exercise, what does that really mean? Like when you do work out, how do you usually feel afterwards? I hear from so many of my clients is, I feel good that I did it. Like I did something good for myself, or there's that sense of satisfaction or that sense of accomplishment. And when you're feeling that way, don't you usually feel more motivated? Like, don't you want to do something else? You kind of feel like you can take on the world, or, again, you're getting something else accomplished in your day. So again, same thing with motivation. You got to give a little to get a little in return. So with all three of these that I covered, again, being too tired, not enough time, not enough motivation, it's a little tricky. Like if you're not feeling them right now, but you're going to gain them, but you have to kind of have them to start off with in order to take that first step and get the first workout. And it's like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Like, how do you deal with that? How do you actually start then? How do you take that first step? And I thought of it this morning. This is kind of my strategy and what I recommend with a lot of my coaching clients. I remember years ago, I'm almost positive it was a Golden Girls episode, and they were at some sort of party where they were doing the limbo. I have not seen this probably since the 80s, so it's been decades, but I distinctly remember it was Sophia, Estelle Getty's character, and it was her turn up for the limbo, and it was set, the bar was set probably, about chest high. So with the limbo, she's going to have to bend backwards and go underneath of it with her body facing up. So she walks up to the pole, and to the people on each side, she motions like, put it down. So they bring it down one more. So now it's going to be more challenging to go under. So she looks at it again, and she's like, bring it down. So they move it down one more. And I don't think anybody had passed this level at this point. So now they're starting to look at her like, all right, how are you going to do this? How are you going to get under that bar? So she looks at him again. It's like, down one more. So they bring it down. And now everyone's starting to say no, don't do it. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. So she tells him one more time, bring the bar down. So they bring it down all the way to the point where it's probably less than 2 feet off the ground. It's just impossible that she's going to get under this bar. So now that it's down all the way, she just looks at it and she just steps over it. So I think that's the point of how you start, is to do exactly what she did. She knew she wasn't going to get under it at the level that it was. So she made it so stupid easy to get over the bar, even if it meant kind of thinking outside of the box. So that's what you can do with the exercise piece. Again, you're going to need this. A strong back is a healthy back. There's just no way around it. So easiest thing to be is just to break it down into a small step. Can you do, 5-10 minutes of walking? Can you start off with doing one core exercise? Not a full workout. Again, make it so easy that you can trick your brain into saying, all right, fine, I can do this. Yeah, I can walk for 5 minutes. Fine, I can do one set of core exercises or whatever it might be. So once, you can start with that, that's going to do a world of wonders to shift some momentum on your side. All right, so make it easy. Make it just a no-brainer that it's something you absolutely can do no matter how tired you are, no matter how little time you have, no matter how little motivation you have. Right? That's how you shift the momentum and start to bring those things to you. So it makes it easy to make that decision day in, day out, week in, week out, relieve the pain and stop it from coming back. So I believe in this stuff so strongly. I think everything starts up here with what we're doing just in our health and our overall well-being. So in the Pain-Free Back Bootcamp, like not only are we going to go through the how-to of how to exercise and strengthen your back, but I'm including a bonus masterclass, which is the 5 biggest exercise excuses and how to overcome them. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into things like this that we talked about today, some additional reasons as well, and I'm going to give you some strategies and kind of reframes to work through those. So again, the motivation, the time, the energy, there's a few others that are pretty common out there. It's just no longer an issue. It's not a game changer for you anymore. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you know, as I've been talking today, you're like, yes, this is me, I'm going to leave the link down below to join the Pain-Free Back Bootcamp. Again, make sure to get your ticket. It's going to be 3 days of live training, plus the bonus masterclass that I talked about, plus a few other bonuses that are thrown in there as well. And it is all for less than the cost of an actual personal training session. All right, so go ahead and join. I would love to see you in there. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this was helpful. I'm actually, even though I'm a little tired, I would love to kind of chill out for a minute. I'm going to go head down into the basement. I've got a leg workout on the docket today. So again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.